We are streaming now. Yes. Can you close that one too?
The password is 2524 3 times 25.
Showtime.
Why did you reduce that time? Why did you reduce the time? I think that.
Welcome back to our 3-day bootcamp opening online store with Shopify. Now we can talk about it. You have been ideating your ideas, yes? Selecting and detecting an opportunity. Let's see if that's an opportunity later when you start working with your projects. We talk about the key elements of a business model, basically not only for e-commerce but in businesses. And it doesn't matter which business models you apply any, yes, that's the idea. And now it's much more popular to use a business model canvas, probably you have used it before, but also any sort of sources in business model canvas can help you. So now you will be introduced to some of the business models in e-commerce. So you know this B2C and B2B type of e-commerce. However, during all these years, with the evolution of the smartphone, for instance, yes, or the evolution of the internet and the information that we can get from the internet, we have developed different type of business models. Just 20 years ago, believe me, 20 years ago only, you couldn't find anything on Google. And from the year 2004, they just start building a large storage of information in servers. Okay, so now we get access to this information, and this information is stored somewhere, but continuously we can get access to it. And with the introduction of the smartphones, the year 2007, also that increased the share of information and the search for information to many people. So we can use that information for free, and we can get access to any type of knowledge and information that we need. So this leads us to the topic of today. So what we are going to do right now for the next 20 minutes is categorize the different e-commerce business models. There is not a unique categorization, but what I want here to provide you is that you can decide whether you want to go using any of these different models. So usually it's categorized by e-commerce sector and technology. Yes. There are similar models that can appear in different sectors. Companies might use simple business models, for instance, eBay. We are going to see in that. And there are e-commerce enables, and these enables are services that include official store management, digital marketing, creative services, customer service management, supply chain management, and fulfillment. Yes, we know a company that probably does everything, like Amazon, for instance. They are enables, but for themselves. But there are some other companies that they split these different type of services in e-commerce. So now, in terms of B2C business model, we have different categories. And there are variants and variations of these categories, as we are going to see. So we have the e-tailer, we have the community providers, we have the content providers, we have the portals, we have the transaction brokers, and we have the market creators and the service providers. Yes, if I tell you the content, like listing them, probably you get no understanding of it. So let's go and look for some example of them. Yes. In the case of B2C business model, as e-tailer, as a virtual merchant, we have Amazon, but they are also changing their business model. If you look back into the Amazon history, they started by selling books online. That probably was not profitable. Yes, so maybe the volume was not enough to sell books online, and maybe the cost at the time to deliver one book was too expensive, probably much more expensive than the book itself. Yes, and they changed it over the time, selling music, CDs. Remember that? Yeah. And then they became a marketplace about year 2000, 2001. Yeah, so you could purchase products through Amazon first from suppliers, third parties, and then Amazon also started producing their own goods within the time. So you see that there is an evolution of Amazon, but they basically become a virtual merchant. However, they are now opening stores, as you must know. In the case of bricks and clicks, you know this, you just buy and go and pick it up. Yes, Walmart is a very good case for this. You can buy, purchase anything online, and then you can go and pick it up. But still, they have these big stores as warehouses where you can find basically anything. As catalog merchants, we have Land's End. Um, this company has a strong catalog presence that has also moved online. I don't know if you are familiar with supermarkets. Now they used to have some applications that you can upgrade and update their weekly offer and discounts in their own application. This is kind of a catalog as well. Manufacturer direct, this is D2C or direct to consumers. It's like Apple. Apple owns their own stores. So they manufacture themselves to control the quality of their products, but also they sell it directly to the consumers. But it doesn't mean that they also don't do B2B, because if you go to any mall or any big store, you probably will find Apple products there. That means that they also sell to wholesaler to get that market share, okay, to sell to distributors. However, as a D2B business model, we can find Apple. In terms of business to consumers business model, community and content providers, the king of this community provider is Facebook. You know that, right? Who has not a Facebook account? Who doesn't have a Facebook account here? Or a Meta account? Yes, and it's becoming too old probably. Yes, everybody has Instagram, but who owns Instagram? It's the same, right? Yes. The content provider, we have Netflix. Yes, so you pay a subscription and you get movies and series that you can watch anytime. They also have agreement with different producers in different parts of the world, but Netflix also produce their own movies and TV shows. In terms of syndication, content provider as a syndication, we have Associated Press, which syndicates its article to numerous news outlets for publication on their website. So they actually produce this news that they later send to different portals, places, companies. On the other side, we have aggregators like Google News that they get all the news stories from various sources in the web and publishes in their own website. In relation to business to C business model as a portal, yes, we have this Yahoo portal. So who is using Yahoo in this classroom? Nobody. You see, I'm from that generation. Yeah.
The void or like
All times. So what does it mean? Okay, maybe I'm that old. Thank you very much.
old school.
Alles klar. Yahoo offers a search engine along with a variety of content and services like news, email, and shopping. So this is basically of what Google is doing now. Yahoo did it in the past, but they lost the battle and the market share. As vertical specialized portals, we have WebMD, also called Portal, yes, if you want to consider it with a very catchy name. This company focuses especially on health-related information and resources. Then we have as a search engine, as a portal, Google, yes. But there is a new portal that we are not considering here as a search engine. Any idea? Chat? the 3.0 version or the 4.0 version. There are differences. There are differences, as you know. Okay, so Google, which is primarily known for its search engine capabilities, now they offer a um, a large list of services. Okay. As a B2C business model, we have the transaction broker and the market creator. The transaction broker, for excellence, in this case, is PayPal. It is a platform that processes online payments for consumers, saving them the trouble for direct bank transfer or using checks. Okay? However, there has been appearing a lot of new transaction brokers. Yes, for instance, TransferWise or Wise, if you want to purchase goods using different currencies, and they offer very, very good exchange rates for the product you sell, you buy using a different currency that you open that account. Yes, it's very competitive in the market. Or uh, new banks related to fintechs like N26, for instance, that you can make transfers in the same day, paying them a small commission or transactional fee. You can get the money more or less instantly, let's say in 2 or 3 hours within Europe or any other bank, yeah, associated with that network of these brands. So PayPal, I don't know how much they're doing, but now they have a lot of competitors. As market creator, eBay creates a digital environment where buyers and sellers can meet and conduct transactions. As a B2C business model, we have service providers. We have Google Maps. Google Maps helps you to locate. It's also they offer real-time traffic conditions and route planning. Yes, have you used the route planning from Google Maps? Yes, it's very helpful and gives you exactly the best route. We know Spotify. Yes, this is a digital music podcast and video streaming service that offers millions of songs and content from artists all over the world. We have Uber that help us to get a ride with our smartphone just by clicking our location. And I wanted also to introduce a new case of a company that probably you don't know, so I'm always searching for different companies that can help us to understand this service provider. TaskRabbit is an online and mobile marketplace that matches the freelance labor with local demand. So this allows consumers to find immediate help with everyday tasks, including cleaning, moving, delivery, and handyman or handywoman work. Yes. So this also could be a very interesting business model to take into consideration. Then, when we move into the B2B business model, we have these 5 different type of business model. So we have the e-distributors. For instance, Grainer is a company that broadline supplier of maintenance, repair, and operating products, which operations primarily is in North America, Europe, and Asia. Grainer has an online platform where businesses can purchase the goods they need. So they only sell to other businesses. Yes, so they are big wholesalers that they distribute the products to other businesses. Probably if you want to go and buy for them, they won't, yes, accept it. You don't reach the volume. E-procurement, it was a company, Ariba, that was bought by SAP, and they provide collaborative commerce capabilities and a cloud-based solution combining industry-leading technology with the world's largest web-based trading community to help companies discover and collaborate with a global network of partners. In terms of exchanges, we have GoToPaper. This company provides a digital marketplace where paper consumers can procure paper from a number of different suppliers. It's just a marketplace for consumers that want to buy paper in general. The industrial consortia, you have this case of Supply On, that this is a shared supply chain collaboration platform for manufacturing company, their suppliers, and their logistics services providers. So this is like a kind of connector among different type of companies in various industries. In the case of private industrial networks, we have Walmart Retail Link. that is a tool used by Walmart to pull point of sale data from its stores. So basically, they manage the stores, and suppliers can access this system to monitor their product sales across different Walmart stores and better manage inventory and supply chain logistics. Yes? So in this case, yes, there are these different cases from different type of business models related to B2C and B2B. So you need to know that those exist. On Friday, just to make some advertisement of what is coming in the speeches of guest speakers, we have a guest speaker talking about D2C, direct to consumers, like what Apple does, and B2B2C. Yeah? It will be very interesting to know what are these business models and with practical application how to attract customers in these industries. So right now, after we have work during this morning about more or less a complete idea to detect if our idea is an opportunity, is the time to go and check your setup for your Shopify store. Okay, so this is going to be done in workshop number 3. Let me go to workshop number 3. And in this case, you will have to, first of all, define and identify your niche market considering various factors. You know this, profitability, competition, and consumer demand. So some data that you gather for the opportunity screening checklist, yes, you should remember that when you start playing a little bit, opening up your store on Shopify. Choose a unique and memorable business name, yes, and if you don't have an idea, who can help you to list? Who, Aquila? Who, Aquila? ChatGPT 3.0 or 3.0 or 4.0. If you don't have a domain, they will offer a name, domain name that you can use with the Shopify extension. But if you want to be your own brand later in the future, you can buy your own domain and use Shopify store to set up your store in your own domain. Create a Shopify account. This is what you're going to do that. Now I'm going to show you what you're going to do. Browse and select suitable themes for the Shopify store, and then customize your selected Shopify theme to enhance its visual appeal and reflect your brand personality. So now here is where you are coming and becoming creative. Yes. So let me go to Shopify. So go to Shopify. They have an amazing promotion for 3 months. So you sign up for 3 years, you can be your own online store. Okay? Sign up. You will have to fill up the form. Oops. Yeah, have to get off. So then we all are here in our website. But what is important as well is that they offer many resources. They offer help and support. They offer guides. Yes, so if you don't know what to do, you can follow Shopify guides. They have business courses. They have a Shopify blog where you can search themes if you don't know how to work in something. Then you have the founder stories. You have e-commerce SEO. So they offer you all the resources is to start learning how to manage your own online store. Okay, so this is all for today, and the task basically is now working on this workshop number 3. Let me go here back. Yes, start setting up your store. Start thinking about different aspects of the store, because tomorrow you will be actually implementing all the products that you need for your own store. So if you want to know a little bit more about us, we are in International Graduate Center at Hochschule Bremen in Germany. You can contact graduatecenter.org, or if you want to know a little bit more about us, to create events, bootcamps, you can contact us, businesstnd.com, or contact me on LinkedIn. Yes, thank you very much. That's all for now, and see you at 7:10 when we have our last talk of the day. Yes, I hope you enjoy the time from now until next